Ice cream fans are rejoicing. The popular Salt and Straw ice cream chain has finally arrived in Seattle's Ballard neighborhood, and they're already set to open another new location tomorrow. Here with a delicious tour of their unique flavors is founder Tyler Malek. How are you?
Very good.
You have done something that has made people so happy.
It's so fun, yeah.
So what do you think is so special about Salt and Straw?
Yeah, I think, well, we have so much fun with the flavors that we're creating. So we're just constantly working with new partners, finding amazing ingredients to use, and it kind of comes up with some really unique flavors.
Which are fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to see some pictures of them, and I want you to sort of talk about how you do this
Yeah.
and why they're unusual.
For sure.
And you also have dairy-free as well, right?
Yeah, I think like we usually try to have, 10-15% of our menu that's all usually coconut based.
Yum. Look at this ice cream.
Yeah, we
This is
have
so
so
exciting.
much fun partnering. So right now we're in the middle of February, so we change our menu every 4 weeks, and everything right now is partnering with different chocolatiers. But the cool thing is each of the chocolatiers are from different cities that we're in. So when we're in Seattle, we get to work with Franz or
Right.
Intrigue or Theo. When we're in
Wait,
Portland,
what is this?
This is one of our matcha ice creams that
Oh
we're
my
doing here in
gosh.
Seattle. And actually that ribbon is it's with Elenos yogurt. Have you had that yogurt?
Yes.
It's so intense. We make it almost
So
into like
good.
it's almost a cheesecake texture.
What is that?
This is one of our sundaes. It's a dumpling sundae, which like
Oh my gosh.
I almost I could spend an hour
Blows
telling you
my
about this.
mind.
It's insane.
And then, look at that.
Yeah, if you get to go to Portland, we've got a really awesome soft serve shop. So we've just kind of like, we call it Whiz Bang Bar. It's a completely new style of making soft serve ice cream. So
That looks amazing. So
yeah,
what are we going to make
we try
today?
to push the limits. So here I've got, we're actually going to make this really, really cool ice cream. This is one of my favorite recipes we've ever done. It's made with Beecher's cheese here in Seattle.
What? That is so crazy.
And even better, it's made with this really savory cheese. We've got it right here. It's this, they call it their Marco Polo cheese. And it's made with black
Somebody just
peppercorn.
went, yes.
Black and green
Yes.
peppercorn. It's so cool. So the recipe that we're going to do, it's almost a liquid cheesecake that we're going to ribbon
I'm in.
into an ice cream.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Let's make
Okay.
it.
So I'll have you help me.
Okay.
If you can start separating eggs. I want the egg yolks in here and the egg whites in
Okay,
here.
I can do that. Alrighty.
And then meanwhile, I'm going to heat up some cream and sugar.
Oh, something happened to our egg.
Oh no.
We have a bad egg.
That's a bad egg. Yeah.
All right.
Start it from scratch.
All right. Do we need another egg, though?
No, it's okay. We'll make it work.
Okay. I like your flexibility. Okay, I'm sorry. Carry on.
So
I just needed some expert guidance there for a second.
basically, for here, we're going to do more or less like a custard that we're going to start the recipe with. And to do that, we need the egg yolks, of course. And we'll heat some cream and a little bit of, I use corn syrup in this recipe because it just really helps kind of hold everything together.
Oh, you put corn syrup in pecan pie, which I know is a good thing. So that was not a great separation job.
You're doing great.
Sorry about that.
The beauty of this is like, it's always going to be
We're gonna
delicious.
whip it up and we won't worry about it.
We'll have you, we'll add the sugar, and the sugar kind of like whisk that in. It's going to
Alrighty.
kind of protect the eggs for us. By the time we've added the hot cream and milk, the sugar will kind of like bind to the egg yolks, so we don't burn, or so we don't cook the egg yolks.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't want that.
I'm going to try and keep up
How'd you
with
get into this whole ice cream situation?
Yeah, my cousin and I started the company about 6 years ago, just as a push cart in Portland.
Yeah?
I actually grew up in Snohomish, so I moved down, and my cousin was living in Ballard at the time. We both moved down to Portland at the same time and kind of started this, this dream of ours.
And how many stores do you have now?
This is Capitol Hill. We're opening tomorrow on Capitol
Yes.
Hill. It'll be our 14th store.
Can you believe that?
14 in 7 years.
You'll be able to find them in Ballard and Capitol Hill, and we'll put all the addresses up on our website.
And the cool thing is, every city that we go into, we've got a completely different menu. So everywhere you go, it should be this feel of kind of what's local and what's
Yeah.
important in the city.
Do you need this yet?
I'm ready. Do you want to whisk as I slowly
Okay,
drizzle?
I'll try.
Okay,
All right. Tell me if I need to go faster or slower.
doing great. Oh, this is going to look good.
Okay.
So this is
sort
going to
of
create like the custard syrup that we're going to melt the cheese into.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, beautiful. And you
That
can add
work?
it back to here.
Okay. Back in
Perfect.
it goes. And so tell me about like some of the more unusual things and also pairings for your ice cream while we put the cheese in there.
Yeah, I think, you know, the cool thing is with ice cream, I almost think of it like we've just got, it's a simple, I freeze cream and sugar good. That's like it's my only job.
But you've imagined it with sweet and savory, or just savory, or you know, spices that we hadn't imagined before that actually are delicious in ice cream.
Because I get to, I think I get to then work with some of the coolest partners in the city, and so, you know, we're opening Capitol Hill right next to Red Hook's. We've already been starting to talk about how to make beer into ice cream.
Oh my goodness!
On Ballard,
talking.
we're right next to Renee Erickson, who's got like one of the coolest menus in the city. So talking to her about how to translate her menu into ice cream.
That is amazing.
I think there's so much inspiration out there, and so all I have to do is make it, heat it up, and cook it.
Put it together. You make it sound so simple, but you know, actually, it's pretty complicated stuff. Okay, we have just a couple seconds left. Just talk us through what you would do with the rest
So
of
this is heated, and that's gonna sit and cool, and then we have ice cream. So this is the ice cream machine that's been running as we've been talking.
Right.
And it basically froze. I have like a salted sweet cream ice cream, and then I like to make our ice cream into a cup, kind of like this, so you can see into it. And we slowly just kind of layer in all the toppings. So this is the cheese that we just made and cooled. And layer by layer, we'll slowly kind of build this pint of ice cream.
All right, you keep working while I tell everybody that the bonus for the studio audience today, Salt and Straw brought ice cream for everybody. So we're not just making it make you watch. It's really here. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks for
Up
everything.
next, a new book on the importance of self-care, which should include, ideally, ice cream. Back after this.